and to create my production company. So I create LX Play, our vertical for production. And I decided to create the LX Play to become the first production company to create 4K content, only for digital platforms.
Right.
So I studied the format and I decided to create 4K content just for digital platforms, aiming the streaming platforms, and that was 2016.
Yeah.
So we make a partnership with YouTube in the United States, in California, to provide to YouTube sports content, especially on football. Okay. So we have conversations with players to check who was interested in to have their own digital platform on YouTube, the content platform.
Yeah.
And we had a great deal with Marcelo.
Yeah.
So Marcelo always be that amazing person. He likes to dance, to talk, to, he's a family guy. He's a very well-related player.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. So we had a lot of conversations with Marcelo's agents, with Marcelo, to create the best strategy to create his video platform.
Right.
So when we start to create the decisions about the content, the content strategy, I came with for the agents and Marcelo with an idea. I said, hey, we have an opportunity to do like a Netflix, and to create a series. What do you guys think? That's going to be the very first series in the world. And that's going to be something unique, exclusive. Let's do it. So everybody loved the idea, and then we decide to create the documentary series of Marcelo, the series DAZN, which is 12 in English.
Right.
It was a 10-episode series, that are we going to air on YouTube. And the idea behind the series was telling the story, the complete story, since the beginning of the career of Marcelo in Fluminense when he was 14 until the last Champions League that he achieves on Real Madrid.
Right.
But the difference that the series that we did, it was that was filmed in real time, So we did all the historical phases, in Rio de Janeiro, in Madrid. We had the interviews with all the players, everyone. We create all the content for the past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we follow the present. Okay. So we were in Madrid filming the matches, the behind the scenes, going to Valdebebas, having interviews with Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, Luka Modric, Keylor Navas, Kovacic, all the big guys and friends of Marcelo, We spoke to his family, his wife. We had a lot of conversations with Kyle, which is his brother-in-law, and it's an amazing guy. He's side by side with Marcelo since the beginning.
Right.
And we follow Marcelo with a strategic planning to launching the episodes, but the conception that we did, it was for the last episode to be launched at the very same time at the end of the Champions League that year.
Right.
So we never edit the last episode because we could do an episode without the winning, or we could do an episode if he becomes champion.
Yeah.
So what happened? We delayed 2 weeks to launch the last episode because Real Madrid becomes champion.
Right.
So we had the only interview with Marcelo after the Champions League final.
That's crazy.
We had like a 20 minutes exclusive interview with Marcelo at his home, where he's doing a trophy tattoo on his leg. So the documentary ends with the achievement of the Champions League, in real time. Nobody did something like that, know? So the results were amazing. We reached more than 18 million people on an audience, more than 100 countries in the world,
Crazy.
And we never buy media. It was 100% organic audience, and that was something amazing. And Real Madrid reaches out, Netflix reach out, most of the media platforms come to speak how we did that, and that becomes something very different and new for the world. So then we realized that behind the scenes are the real deal,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And that's something that we understood how we could make a huge revenue, okay? Because okay, once we can create, you know, high level content, you know,
Right.
then we have the, you know, the recipe for a big business industry. And now you can see that the negotiations for the NFL to broadcast the next 10-year seasons become something unbelievable, you know, because Amazon, for example, they are having the rights to create sideline content, you know. They don't care anymore just to broadcast, you know, to streaming the matches, you know. They want the behind the scenes. They want to create content to have people engage on the platform every single day. You know, they have the rights for one day match, you know, for one day game, but they need to connect with people every single day. They need people talking about sports every day. You know, they need people to consume, you know, otherwise they don't have revenue because they are subscribers model platform, you know. So they need people subscribing. So for that reason, content is the key, you know. So content become the very, very important business of the marketing industry today because of that, you know, because the business model changed, you know. You don't pay more to watch TV, you pay to watch HBO Max, you pay to watch Netflix, Amazon, you know. That's the difference. And those are subscribed platforms, and that's how they do revenue, you know. So the best the content, the more interesting for people to participate in, to become like a, you know, a user. So you understand the link behind the importance of the content and the business behind the stream platforms.